G'day viewers, Retro Man here and welcome to the 80s Show. Now today I will be unboxing a forgotten martial arts film that was choreographed by Steven Seagal. Now guys, I have the package right here and I have my silver snippers, so let's get straight into it guys. Chop, chop, chop. Yes, I've been shopping on Amazon again, and when this film popped up not long ago, I couldn't help but get it. And guys, this is it right here. Have a look at that. It is called The Challenge. Now, this film came out in 1982. It stars Scott Glenn, who you may know from movies such as Urban Cowboy and Silverado, and it also stars a very famous Japanese actor called Toshiro Mifune, who of course starred in that classic movie The Seventh Samurai. He was also in a great little western with Charlie Bronson called Red Sun in the 70s, and this is a film that is directed by John Frankenheimer. Now, he is the guy that gave us The Manchurian Candidate, so this comes with a director with some oomph. He was really trying to make something of this, and the choreography was done by Steven Seagal, which is rather fascinating. I mean, at this point he was known as Steve Seagal, and guys, he was working extensively behind the scenes on The Challenge, and that's what makes this another real oddity. I mean, this is a largely forgotten film, but with Toshiro Mifune in there, Scott Glenn, Frankenheimer behind the camera, and guys, Seagal in the background, I mean, this had something to offer, and I think the critics were a little bit unkind. They kind of brushed it off at the time as a Chuck Norris clone. I mean, this came out in 82, just after some of those early Norris films, and they just kind of pushed it aside. I think it deserved much better. It is something of a cult movie now, and guys, if you're a fan of martial arts, come with me as I take off the wrapping on The Challenge. So this is the cover, guys, of The Challenge on Blu-ray. It says here a great tagline: "He has trained every thought, every muscle, every nerve for this moment of truth." Now we have Scott Glenn here with a sword, and we've got Toshiro Mifune here, and it says a John Frankenheimer film. What I like about this release is we have a slipcover. This is a Kino Lorber Studio Classics release, and it says here on the special features we have an audio commentary by a couple of film historians, and we also get a theatrical trailer. This is a 1982 film. It runs for about 108 minutes, and let's take the plastic off. So guys, I haven't seen this film for many years, but I remember it in those early video days. I never saw this one in the theatre, and I've seen it on TV since over the years. And, you know, it's a lesser-known martial arts film, and just knowing that, you know, some of the fight choreography was done by Steven Seagal makes it even more fascinating. So look at this, guys. A great cover there. I mean, I really like that artwork. It pops. And guys, it's much the same as the slipcover, of course. And inside here we have the KL Studio Classics logo on there, but what we have is double-sided artwork. So there we go there. That's actually another poster for The Challenge, which is really, really cool. I mean, it's slightly different, isn't it? That's the more theatrical style poster, and I think that one was used on many of the video releases over the years. So I like that, you know, KL have gone the extra mile and included that double-sided artwork. That is very cool. And man, having The Challenge on Blu-ray is a good thing. I like my martial arts films, and this is an early 80s one, and it's a great purchase, and I can't wait to check it out again. So that's The Challenge starring Scott Glenn. So guys, there we have it. That is The Challenge on Blu-ray from Kino Lorber. And it says on the back here that it should please fans of movies such as The Yakuza, that was a Robert Mitchum film, Big Trouble in Little China, Remo Williams, and of course The Seven Samurai. So guys, if you like those films, you will definitely get a kick out of the challenge. And guys, just knowing that Seagal was there, I mean, I will be sort of watching these fight sequences different this time, just to see if I can pick up some of those Seagalisms. And around this time, you know, Seagal was kind of doing some behind-the-scenes work on films, from what I've heard. He was also, you know, training Sean Connery for Never Say Never Again. That's another story. That was Connery's last Bond film. You know, Seagal got mixed up in that. But guys, this should be fun to check out again. Tell me in the comments below if you've seen the challenge. Tell me what you think of this guy here, Scott Glenn. I mean, around this time he was trying to make it as a major movie star, and some people kind of touted Scott Glenn as, you know, a new Clint Eastwood. But guys, that didn't really happen for Scott. I mean, he was a leading man in a handful of films, but he was more or less a character actor. I think that's where he found his sweet spot, and I'm sure over the years you've seen Scott in many films. But guys, the challenge is one of them. Tell me what you think about it, and you will see me again very soon. But until then, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and keep watching the 80s show, because you will never know what is going to pop up next, just like the challenge. It's been an absolute pleasure. This is Retro Man, living the dream, 80s style. Stay gold.
Thanks for watching. Retro Man will return faster than a boomerang and much more relaxed than Scott Glenn in the challenge.
And guys, before I go, I've just realised I still have this packaging sitting here, so I best clean up. And man, the challenge, how cool.
Please subscribe and good night, viewers.